Thank you, Madam Chair. And thank you both for being here, all three of you for being here. Since your testimony 2 weeks ago, Secretary Hegseth, before the Armed Services Committee, the department has sent over your legal review, which I appreciate, thank you, for use of security assistance funding for Ukraine. However, as was determined earlier in the testimony, funding still has not gone out the door. And I didn't hear you give a date when this committee or the Armed Services Committee can expect to hear or receive a spend plan for those dollars. General Caine, the day of the testimony, got back to us as he said he would and explained that he had coordinated on the spend plan on April 13th. So that's been almost a month, and we still haven't gotten anything. So when are we going to see the spend plan for Ukraine?
The spend plan for the European capacity building is in conjunction with
No.
UCOM.
I'm asking for the spend plan that we are providing. Are you suggesting the Pearl funding is part of that spend plan? Did I understand?
The specific line item
you?
was European capacity building in the budget.
I understand,
and
but
as
the
a result,
intent
we're
of
working with
Congress
UCOM to allocate it.
was to spend that $400 million. I think you heard from Chairman McConnell, you heard from Senator Coons. There was discussion at the time with the Congress that those dollars were intended to be used for Ukraine. And the reason it was designated as it was because what we heard from Speaker Johnson was that the president was going to veto the bill if Ukraine was mentioned in it anywhere in the bill. And so that's why the determination was to use the term European, but the clear intent was for that money to be spent for Ukraine. So again, when is the money going to go out the door? When is this committee going to get the spend plan?
Ma'am, we're expecting to see a final spend plan for that this week, and once we have it, we can provide it to Congress.
And who still has to review the spend plan? So General Caine's review isn't enough?
Well, ultimately, and he passed me a note on this earlier, European Command is going to take the lead on ensuring this gets
I know,
employed
but
the
General
most effectively. So that's where
Brinkovich, as I pointed out 2 weeks ago, had already reviewed the spend plan. So we're not waiting for him to do that, as I understand.
No, ma'am, I believe we are. I think UCOM is trying to make a few tweaks to the spend plan.
Okay, so when do we think we will get it?
I believe we'll have it to you this week.
Okay. And when do we expect money to go out the door once that spend plan is available?
I don't know what they're putting in the spend plan, so I can't tell you what the schedule will be for contracting. That will matter. What they choose to buy with that money will determine how fast it goes out the door.
Okay, if this committee doesn't come back to you, I can guarantee you the Armed Services Committee is going to come back to you and get an answer to that question. Secretary Hegseth, a number of members of Congress have expressed our concern that Iran is receiving intelligence support from Russia to target our service members, even as we loosen sanctions on the Kremlin. Russia's making $4 billion from oil sanctions relief because we've loosened those sanctions. As has been testified to, an Iranian Shaheen drone costs about $35,000. That's enough money for hundreds of thousands of drones supporting Russia's war in Ukraine, and billions for Iran to reconstitute its industrial base. So if one of the goals that's been outlined by the president as part of this war is to destroy Iran's defense industrial base, don't you think we ought to be putting more pressure on Russia and putting those sanctions back on those Russian oil ships so that they are not continuing to fund Iran in this war?
Senator, we know Russia is a nefarious actor on a lot of levels and account for that, but I would say the destruction of Iran's defense industrial base has been highly
All
effective
evidence to
in
the
this effort.
contrary. We're not accounting for that if we're giving Russia the opportunity to earn $4 billion a month, $20 billion by the end of the year if we leave those sanctions lifted for that time, during which they can continue to fund Iran.
Well, the destruction of Iran's defense industrial base has been clear and overwhelming. the destruction of Iran's defense industrial base has been clear and overwhelming.
Well, it's certainly not clear to me as a member of the committee, because what we see is Iran still producing drones. They're still engaged in this conflict. We have not won this war
There's a difference
despite
between
the rhetoric.
pulling a drone out of a cave that's been collapsed and producing more drones. That's a different thing.
Well, maybe so, but if Iran still has almost 50% of their missile capacity and the ability to pull drones out of caves and still injure our allies and U.S. service members, then we have not won the war.